sorry. I don't know why YouTube always does this to me. All right, Virgo, I'm going to do another spread of what you don't see coming. The last thing that I think you guys heard was this could be someone that wants to have some kind of control over your life because they want another chance with you, whether you know it or not. And you could have already had like court, or maybe there's court coming up between you and this person. For the Virgos, what else don't they see coming for this month? Five of Cups, the High Priestess. Somebody could be like suffering in silence. Ace of Pentacles, bitter baby daddy. That's what it sounds like. Yes. Nine of Pentacles and the Page of Cups. Five of Cups, the Page of Pentacles, the Three of Pentacles, the Two of Swords. Yeah, Nine of Pentacles, the Sun, Page of Cups, and the King of Cups. This could be a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. It doesn't have to be Leo energy. The Two of Wands, the Moon, the Page of Swords, the Five of Wands, yes, and the Nine of Wands is the same energy. Six of Cups. Some of you guys have someone in your circle. Now, I can take this Page of Swords and the Moon, the Queen of Swords. Somebody here hates to love you, straight up. Somebody here hates to love you. There could be a spying energy. I'm getting the same thing. Somebody, this could be very specific. You could have someone, again, an ex or something like that, that you have to co-parent with. There's someone here that you may have to deal with. This could be even work. All right, but it's almost like they want a chance with you, or they want to make things right with you. But it's almost like they hate the fact that you're happy and you don't care. You know what I mean? And their energy is like they try their best to like make your life a living hell. I'm not sure who I'm talking to. It feels very much like a bitter baby daddy, a bitter baby mama. It's like there's always some kind of resistance. For some of you with the Page of Cups, you have children with this person. Somebody can't get out of their pride and ego. And it's because with the King of Cups, they still love you. Wheel of Fortune, they want some kind of change, but make that make sense. Make that make sense. How are you going to want some kind of change when you're acting like this towards Virgo? Three of Wands, Four of Cups, Temperance. This is someone that you could have already moved on from, and with the Tower, that's what they can't face. That's what they can't accept. And I feel like with the Three of Wands, the Four of Cups, and the Temperance, they could have waited for you to come back, and you never did. Eight of Pentacles, the Fool, yeah, and the Knight of Wands. Some of you guys ended up doing something elsewhere, ended up just really working on yourself or going towards someone else. And I feel like whoever this is, I don't know why they're trying to make your life a living hell. There's a lot of jealousy here. Okay. Hey, Frankie. Hey, Enigmatic. I can't leave out and go to another. Oh, you mean you can't put like the screen? That's weird. It's still the same YouTube app. That's weird. That means you just got to pay attention to me. That's what it is. And you shouldn't be going to other apps. I'm just joking. All right, what else for the Virgos they don't see coming this month? I got to learn. I automatically got on. It was cool. Yay. All right, so you got Deadline and Confuse. You got to go back, Frankie. Gold Digger, you got to go back. I'm almost done with Virgo. This is the last spread. Earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, and triggers. It's the same thing. And even with Gold Digger, it doesn't feel like, I feel like there's something about some kind of success you're coming up in. All right, or coming up on, I should say. Some kind of like, there is something here about money coming towards you, success, a glow up, and somebody is triggered about that. Somebody is so triggered about that you're like highly favored or something like that. Deadline and Confused. They feel like they're running out of time and they're confused as to why you're doing good without them. Fired up. They're upset. Pregnancy. They could be family. This could be someone that you have children with, a liar, around summer. What are we in? Winter? Honeymoon, call, and dream. So this person could be reaching out to you. I want to know, because this is what's been coming up in your energy. Is there anything coming up? What do the Virgos, why does the Virgos need to know this? Why does the Virgos need to know this about this month? What actions is this person going to take, if any? Judgment, the Fool, and the Nine of Pentacles, the Four of Pentacles, the Ace of Pentacles, and the Ten of Pentacles. The Empress, the King of Pentacles, and the Knight of Swords. So I feel like the Knight of Swords, the Seven of Wands, the Star, and the Magician. Somebody, again, this could be someone that's already in your energy. You could be hearing from this person if you haven't heard from them. But they go about this situation all wrong. Whether you want them or not, the way they come towards you to try to heal, they come towards you already with the Seven of Wands, creating blockages from jump. Even from the hello. They're already causing some kind of like conflict to where I don't see how you would even look at this person or even say hi back to them. And for some of them, they could be going through some kind of financial hardship, and that's their jealousy. So some of you guys may have like a jealous ex because you're doing good. I find that so weird when women or men are in competition with one another, especially coming from a man. The Moon, the Eight of Swords, and the Seven of Cups. Yeah, they're a bit jealous, or they're stressed about what you got going on. And again, and I feel like meantime, you're just kind of doing your own thing, and I don't even feel like you think about them. So for some of you, expect a communication. All right. Some of you guys could be also dreaming about this person. And if you dream about them, it's because maybe they're thinking about you and they may be reaching out. Pay attention to your dreams. That's weird. Admire at the bottom of the deck. See, they're admiring from afar. Right? Some kind of lifestyle that you may got going on. And they feel like for some of you, move on and sign. This is like a sign that you're moving on. So it's triggering them. All right, Virgos. Let's move on to Capricorn. Where are we? This. Hey, Alex. Yes, it's one of that. Exactly. It's that energy. All right, for the Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising. For the Capricorns, what's January looking like for the Capricorns? What's January looking like for the Capricorns? Ooh, okay. So you got spiritual strength, partnership and alliances, and base chakra. Material harvest. Okay. And transformation. So there's a big transformation coming up for you financially. All right. Some of you guys may have a new partnership here. Some of you guys may have a new job. Discontent and boredom. It's almost like the divine feels like with discontent and boredom and spiritual strength, like you've been struggling, but they've been seeing your struggle. You've been really praying on some kind of change in your finances, and it's like we see you, we hear you. Partnership and alliances, intuition. What's that about? Patience and planning. There may be a decision that you're going to have to make when it comes to work, but you're going to have to really follow your intuition. With base chakra, yeah, light. There's something about you now being in a better place, like more wiser. There's like a knowing in before stepping into this. Some of you guys are definitely healing. There's a lot of hope when it comes to past situations here. Solitude and triumphant success. Some of you guys could have been in like some kind of isolation, but the divine was actually isolating you for you to heal something here. What's base chakra? Yeah, memories of love, things from your past. And you're coming out very much wiser. It's like a different you this year or this month, Capricorn. Material harvest, emotional withdrawal, obstacle and challenges, and harmony. Some of you guys are just very much focused on your finances. Maybe right now when it comes to love, it's like, I don't got time for that. I'm transmuting that energy when it comes to, you know, me honing in on finances. Transformation. Yeah, foundation achievement. Some of you guys may be moving, buying a home. All right, victory and success and spiritual union. Okay, spiritual union, conflict and defeat. Fulfillment of wishes and recognition and reward. Some of you guys are going to be getting a lot of attention when it comes to love. All right. And I feel like there may be a lot of competitive energy for you. Okay, Capricorn. Oh, nice. Congratulations, Alex. Nice. I like that. All right. Tell me about discontent and boredom and spiritual strength. The Ace of Wands and the World. Some of you guys have a big goal or an accomplishment here that you're about to come into. All right. Some of you guys may be starting something very new and passionate. 10 of Swords, 9 of Swords, and the Sun. Some of you guys may be getting a lot of anxiety because it means like you're going to have to end another job. So it's like, fuck, what am I going to do? All right. So we got intuition and partnership and alliances. The Three of Pentacles again, and the Knight of Wands. Some of you guys may need to make the decision very quickly. The Sun, you keep getting the Sun. So there's something happy that you're about to step into. All right, Three of Cups, the Star, and the Nine of Wands. Okay, and this is going to be definitely, you got the Star and the Sun. So there's a very big, like, some of you guys may end up being like, I don't know, I don't know why I want to say like going viral or getting a lot of clients. And it feels like, again, with the Nine of Wands, this was like after the test of time, after, you know, the universe is like, I've seen you struggle. Here's your reward. Okay. Tell me about emotional withdrawal and material harvest, obstacle and challenges. Page of Pentacles, King of Wands, fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag, Nine of Pentacles, the Eight of Wands, and the Queen of Cups, and the Two of Cups. Some of you guys are definitely encountering some a love situation here. Three of Wands, Hangman, and the Page of Wands. Something that you've been waiting for. It feels new. It feels very flirty. It feels like good conversation with this person. Ace of Cups, the Hermit, yep, and the King of Pentacles. Heavy Virgo energy. This could be a Capricorn or a Taurus like yourself. All right, but I feel like the Hermit is like you're shying away, Magician, and the Wheel of Fortune, because you're kind of focused on manifesting changes for yourself. It feels more so financially, and you feel like right now, maybe with the Five of Swords, love is going to get in the way. The Fool, the Eight of Swords, and the Four of Pentacles. I feel like overall that's an excuse, though. That's an excuse. It's a scapegoat for you. What's transformation? Seven of Wands, Nine of Cups, and the High Priestess. Nice. The Devil, the Page of Swords, and the Ace of Swords. I feel like the transformation is the end of blockages for you. I feel like wish fulfillment is coming in. The Devil, the Page of Swords, and the Ace of Swords. You have like notifications or you have like conversations that's going to be like a breakthrough for you. And I just saw the Empress. So there's a lot of growth here after the struggle. You guys have karmic justice, positive justice coming towards you. What else for the Capricorns? What else for the Capricorns? What else for the Capricorns this month? The Sun and the Justice, same thing, and the Three of Wands. So again, happy news, karmic justice. Things are going to be balancing out for you this month. All right, something that you've been waiting on is almost like, you know, again, I feel like the divine could have been testing you, like how, you know, are you going to put your faith in me or something like that? Seven of Wands and the Six of Swords. You're moving out of blockages. Okay, you're moving out of challenges. Yeah, Two of Wands. Now you're facing the Sun. Now you're coming into contact with happiness. Again, wish fulfillment. Three of Wands and the Devil. Something that could have been taken. You felt like forever. All right, Seven of Wands, Ten of Wands. Burdens are going to be released. Six of Swords. Yes, Ace of Swords. Again, you're moving towards your breakthrough. The Four of Swords, the Ten of Cups, and the Four of Cups. The Six of Cups, the Two of Swords, and the Three of Swords. Be careful, though. Be careful, Capricorn, because I feel like some of you guys are not in the energy of gratitude. So when all this comes in, it's still not enough, and there is a pessimistic energy. All right, so it's almost like there's happy news, but now it's like I'm back to, okay, I want more, and not being grateful for what the divine is bringing for you. So some of you guys may not even see that you're getting the 10 of Cups, everything maybe that you've wanted, but there's a big rejection here. It's like a very discontent. All right, so be careful of not being ungrateful. Be careful of being ungrateful. Sorry, that came out wrong. All right, let's talk about love. Let's talk about love. What's love looking like for the Capricorns this month? What's love looking like for the Capricorns this month? The Judgment, Sagittarius energy. The Emperor, the Seven of Cups in reverse, Aries energy. The King of Wands, fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag, heavy Aries, and the Four of Pentacles. The Judgment, the Three of Pentacles, the Emperor, the High Priestess, Seven of Cups in reverse, the World, the King of Wands, the Chariot, Cancer energy, Four of Pentacles, and the Ten of Cups. Interesting. Judgment and the Three of Pentacles, Eight of Wands. You have communication coming in. Somebody could be returning. Nine of Pentacles. Very confidently. Emperor and the High Priestess, Nine of Wands. The Hierophant. For some of you, this is a twin flame. Or you, yeah. Or this is someone here, like a higher level of like soul contract here. Seven of Cups in reverse in the World. Nine of Swords, but you feel like you don't have illusions around this anymore. Nine of Swords and the Seven of Cups in reverse, Seven of Pentacles. You're thinking about the past and what you and this person have invested. You're not delusional anymore. The World, yeah, Two of Swords, so you could be a bit blocked off. King of Wands and the Chariot, the Two of Pentacles. I feel like in your energy, there is a bit, I don't know, you may feel like this person is juggling you. Two of Pentacles and the Three of Cups, the Lovers. Four of Pentacles and the Ten of Cups, Death. Four of Pentacles and Death, Seven of Swords. What's the Ten of Cups? The Tower. Why is the Seven of Swords? The Six of Wands. Is this the Capricorn? The Four of Swords or this person? The Fool. Be careful though, because this person could be coming back with entertaining other people. All right, and I feel like they're a bit still deceptive. I see some kind of growth and change in this person, but you got to use your discernment. What's this person's true blue intentions with the Capricorn? The Six of Pentacles, the Justice, the Six of Cups, the Strength, the Ace of Wands, and the Eight of Cups. What's the Eight of Cups and the Six of Cups? The Page of Cups, the Knight of Wands, and the Two of Cups. It's almost like this person, their ego get fed. And if you fall back into this temptation very quickly and prematurely, they're just going to end up walking away. Why? The Queen of Wands, the Five of Pentacles, Page of Wands, the Four of Wands, the Four of Cups, and the Page of Swords. Because once you start wanting more for them, or you start holding them accountable, or you start talking about stability with them, they start freaking out and going elsewhere. Okay, so be very careful with that. This person could be very non-committal. Anything else for the Capricorns in love this month? The Judgment, again, the Ten of Pentacles, the Knight of Pentacles, the Two of Swords, and the Eight of Pentacles. You may have an option between two. Five of Swords, yeah, Three of Pentacles, Seven of Pentacles, Page of Cups, and the Strength. You could have someone very successful financially coming towards you. What's the Five of Pentacles, Judgment, and the Five of Swords, Eight of Cups? What's the Five of Pentacles, the King of Cups, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy? You have somebody coming towards you, but with the Five of Swords and the Five of Pentacles, you don't trust this person at all, and they want to heal a situation with you. Four of Swords, Three of Pentacles, Two of Pentacles. But see, they could be going through a separation too. The World and the Page of Swords. What's the Two of Swords, the World, and the Page of Cups? The Eight of Wands. Some of you guys need to be careful, because even though I do see you a bit blocked, I see you kind of lowering those boundaries very quickly. The Two of Cups, the Queen of Wands, and the Hierophant. Yeah. And it's almost like you're ready to now commit to whoever this is. But be careful, because with the Six of Pentacles and Seven of Wands, Four of Cups, they could be breadcrumbing you. Page of Swords, Eight of Pentacles and the Strength, the Queen of Swords, the Sun, and the Five of Wands. I feel like it's going to be all telltale in the effort that they put in with you. I feel like with the Sun, yeah, that's when you're going to realize whether or not this person is serious or not. So my advice to you, Capricorn, don't give it up too quickly. Don't let down those boundaries too quickly. Let this person show you better than they can tell you. Oh, wrong deck. All right, for the Capricorns, in love, possible blockages for this month. What do they need to be aware of? Burnt out, feeling unloved, unworthy, judgment, and being needy. What? Burnt out? Hiding feelings, feeling unloved, unsocial, unworthy, walking away, being needy, no good ones, judgment and fear of touch. Why is judgment and fear of touch? Eye candy. Some of you guys could be very superficial. Some of you guys, I mean, obviously, right, you have to like what you like. But there's a very superficial energy here that you could be judging someone just by the way maybe that they pronounce their R's. I don't know, something like that. There is something here where, but it's almost with fear of touch is like a bit of an excuse of something that's deeper than whatever this is. So you could be very picky this month, and it's coming from a very superficial energy, but it's also something like a fear. It's almost like an excuse because this is something that you haven't healed. There's a part of you that haven't healed about this. All right, so I feel like there's a very evasive energy here on your end, especially if you're dating. I feel like you're not really doing much. I feel like you're hiding your feelings. You could be like hermit mode, unsocial. You know, I feel like there's a bit of pessimistic energy, and then on top of that, you're being judgmental. There's a very big pessimistic energy on love this month, or things that you should be aware of. Maybe the blockages that you should be aware of this month, because then you got feeling needy and no good ones, being needy. So somebody here may try to show you love or show you attention, and then you feel like you're judging them because, again, the eye candy is like, oh, but you're ugly anyway, or something like that. All right. Indecision, yeah, love sucks and too soon. I feel like overall, all this is telling me is you may not be ready to kind of become emotionally available for someone, okay? So that may be something to be aware of, because hurt people hurt people. All right, let's talk about your career and finances. Where's the deck? Here we go. Career and finances for the Capricorns this month. The Hierophant. Wow. There goes your confirmation from the first spread. Seven of Cups and the Devil. So you're going to be presented with a lot of opportunities. One of this may be leading you into some kind of higher level of finances or career choice. Okay. The Nine of Wands. The Two of Cups and the Moon. You may be a bit uncertain on certain collaborations this month. The Star. Wow, the Hierophant and the Star. Yo. Some of you guys may have, like, become famous, or there's a very big, you could be, one of these options is something that's going to really take you above and beyond what you can realize. Seven of Cups and a Five of Wands. I feel like, again, there's just a lot of options. There's a lot of competition. With the Devil and the Temperance, pray on it. All right, Nine of Wands, Two of Pentacles, Two of Cups, Five of Pentacles, and the Moon, and the Knight of Wands. I don't know why this is very specific, but some of you guys may feel like some of these options are not given to you from a good place. Maybe if, let's just say, you're about to partner up with someone, you don't trust that person, so you're a bit resistant. The Knight of Cups, the Ace of Swords, the Seven of Wands, the Five of Cups, the Magician, and the Hangman. Why is the Five of Cups? The Sun. What's the Magician? You've manifested this, Capricorn. The Hangman. the Six of Cups. But again, there's something very specific on a certain job situation that you may feel like, I don't know if you don't feel like maybe it's flexible enough, or you could feel like, you know, maybe it doesn't work well with your schedule. So there's a bit of a stagnancy on making a decision. Seven of Pentacles, Knight of Swords, and Ace of Cups. But I feel like you will definitely go towards the investment. There's a lot of money also here, and you're going to go towards your emotional fulfillment. So maybe that energy, you just need to kind of contemplate a little bit. You know what I mean? Do your research. The Five of Swords, the Eight of Wands, and the High Priestess. Use your discernment and your intuition. Don't sabotage it by being very impulsive. Kind of sit on it, pray on it, and, you know, like, tell that person to give you at least a weekend or something like that. You know what I mean? Don't be impulsive to sabotage it. Three of Pentacles, Ten of Swords, yeah, and the Eight of Swords, because I feel like if you do end up going against or your intuition or something like that, you may end up regretting it. All right? I don't want to tell you, like, don't, like, go ahead and take it, but use your intuition, because I see this going, it's pushing you in a very different energy positively. Anything else here as far as finances? The Chariot, the Ten of Cups, the Devil, the Knight of Cups, and the Moon. The Queen of Wands, the Two of Wands, the Strength, the Five of Swords, and the Two of Cups. It's not giving me much on finances. I don't see anything horrible on finances. I just see a lot of insecurity on this offer. All right? Hold on for 1 second. Give me 1 second. Okay. Sorry about that. All right. Let's see. Anything else for the Capricorns as far as career and finance this month? Perspective, in the flow, connections, and innovation. Again, yeah, long-term. Reflection, connections, people skills, innovation, moving up. Answers. You will resolve your current situation soon, work-wise. You find unique ways to stand out. You find a new opening with the job security. So I feel like you're being called to change your perception again on whatever this job offer is or whatever these connections are. There's something about someone offering you a specific position, building bridges between people skills. But I feel like in the flow and reflection, it's the same thing. It's like, make sure that you're not making an impulsive decision, whether it's a yes or no, or whether it's an offer or you're declining this job. Because there's something here about a change coming in for you, and it's going to bring you with moving on up to the top. Unfolding strategy and power position. All the answers will come to you. So don't stress about it. Gifts, rewards, and gestures. And again, there's a very big abundance here for you, Capricorn, this month. All right. And I don't know, for some of you, it's coming in with the offer in this job position. I don't know why I want to say some of you guys could get like a sign-on bonus. That's what it feels like too. All right. Let's see. The things that you don't see coming this month, Capricorn. The things that you don't see coming this month. Queen of Wands. There's a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag that may be involved here. The Hermit, Virgo energy. The Page of Pentacles. The Lovers, Gemini energy. And the Six of Pentacles. Queen of Wands, the Hangman, the Hermit, the Nine of Wands, the Page of Pentacles, Two of Pentacles, the Lovers, the Six of Wands, and the Two of Wands and the Six of Pentacles, the Hierophant, Taurus, Four of Pentacles, Nine of Pentacles, Queen of Cups, and the High Priestess. Seven of Pentacles. You don't have to feel guilty if you are, again, because I know this is going to sound a bit contradicting to what I said as far as your love spread. But if you're in limbo about, again, talking to someone or being, or something about getting attention or being out there in a dating world, you don't have to feel guilty. Some of you guys with the Queen of Cups, there's a bit of lack of emotion here from you, or you're just not emotionally available at the time, and that's okay. Six of Pentacles, Two of Wands, and the High Priestess. I feel like your higher self is going to tell you that it's time to move forward, but it doesn't mean that you need to attach yourself to people to force something. Nine of Wands, Four of Pentacles, the Three of Cups, the Four of Swords, and the Devil. Some of you guys may still be attached to, or you're still holding on to a situation, or working, or attached or holding on to someone. The Eight of Cups, the Judgment, and the Star. And I feel like this month you're definitely going to make the decision that it's not like you haven't walked away from them. You're going to be emotionally detaching. The King of Cups, the Four of Wands, and the Fool. And the crazy thing is, once you go through all these changes, you have love that comes in. You got a soulmate, all right? Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy, and you have a commitment. Three of Swords, Five of Cups, and the Eight of Swords. But right now, I feel like you're still, you know, in either getting over a situation or still holding on to someone. Some of you guys just want somebody to make something right. Some of you guys are still, you're still wanting someone to make something right. And that may just be closure that you want. All right, with the Knight of Swords, the Sun, and the Justice, it's like you want somebody to come towards you to make something right. But the more that you want that, it's almost like you're drowning yourself in the process. Wait, what? I was laughing at myself the other day. Who, me? Enigmatic? I'll never think that about you, boo. Anything else that the Capricorns need to be aware of this month? That the hidden energy. King of Wands, Knight of Pentacles, Two of Pentacles, Two of Swords, Queen of Cups, the Sun, the Seven of Swords, the Six of Wands, the Tower, and the Four of Cups. You know, you could have someone coming towards you here in a conversation. They're trying to sneak back in. But here's the thing. Look at how this all turned 360. For those of you that are waiting for someone to make something right, that could be happening this month. And you remember how I was like, don't feel guilty for not feeling some kind of way emotionally. This could be towards someone. With the Wheel of Fortune and the Nine of Swords and the Tower, there's an energetic shift to where you don't feel what you feel for this person anymore. But I don't know why it weighs heavy on you. So you may be having the conversation that you want and kind of just to realize, I don't have any feelings for this person anymore. Like, I really didn't need this conversation. I didn't need you to come back. And the first card that I saw was Visit. And maybe that's what you need. And then boom, the doors of love just opens up. What else for the Capricorns that they don't see coming? The hidden energy this month. Closed off and date night. See, so again, the same energy about maybe being closed off to dating. And that's okay. All right, communication around fall and distance. Some of you guys may just feel earth sign. That's you. Some of you guys, again, there's a water sign that's trying to date you. All right, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Communicate, heartstrings, deadline, distance, and someone else. The thing is this. Some of you guys, there's still a clown that you can't forget. All right, there's still distance in someone else. There's still someone at a distance, or you're distant because there's still someone in your energy, someone that is in your heart, in your mind. All right, and I feel like some of you guys feel like there's maybe a deadline. Like, damn, if I don't date now, I'm never gonna fall in love. That's not true. You know what I mean? And I feel like there's closed off energy, but by you dragging someone along or you feeling some kind of pity for them, all it's doing is you're just playing mind games. You're taking advantage. All right, heartstrings and communicate. I keep getting the same energy for you, Capricorn. So it's okay to not be ready. All right. I hope you guys enjoy this reading. I am going to be back a little bit later to continue. Don't forget to like and comment. And yeah, I'll see you guys later. Take care.